back. It is the 9th of November, 2022. Of course, we still have not got all the answers to every single race yet. Alaska is still pretty much is AWOL, and Hawaii, when I went to sleep last night, was pretty much AWOL as well. So that's kind of interesting because I wonder what Hawaii was doing this morning. Like Hawaii, like Alaska, Hawaii is pretty far out. Unlike Alaska, however, Hawaii does have, let's see, studio information by state. Alright, so let's pull out the election results right now on the screen. Let's see if I can get this up. I don't want to bore you with all the tiers. All 5 Missouri's ballot divisions have been decided. I was looking at Missouri. So, it looks like that's the one question people ask me about is, what's the story about the marijuana legislation? And that does come up. Let's see if I have this. I'll put it into the system here. So let me pull up the window capture. And Google Chrome. Let's see. Google Chrome ballot measures. Okay, so we're going to go this way. So let's take a look at Missouri's ballot measures first at this point. Okay. Constitutional amendment allows state treasurers to invest funds into new investment types. The score is current investor limits at 54.3. Constitutional Amendment 2 increase minimum spending. Funding for Kansas City police force that was approved to increase minimum spending. Constitutional Amendment number 3. Legalize marijuana for people over 21. That passed with 53.1. So Missouri is going to be a marijuana state. Constitutional Amendment number 5. Transfer Missouri National Guard from Department of Public Safety to an independent agency. That's a 60.2. So that passed. Question number 6 is hold Constitutional Convention to propose changes. That was defeated at 67.17. So people did not agree that they wanted to have the Constitution to change things. Now, I mentioned last night, real quick, Arkansas has a referendum on marijuana as well, and I'm just going to pull this up real quick here. Because of the people, 3 out of 4 decided so far. So yeah, there's still things to, they're still counting things. So let's go here what we have. Issue 1, allow the state legislation to call itself in a special session. That was defeated. Only a governor will be allowed to do that. It's 60.8. Legal 2 requires 60% yes vote to adopt constitutional amendments. That was defeated. Keep the limit at 50%. Issue 3 allows state constitution to affirm freedom of religions provisions. At this point, it's pretty clearly close. With the do not add language is in the lead. Last one is legalize recreational marijuana use for people over 21. That was defeated by 56.3. There's Arkansas for you. How you doing, Tiger Kitty? So, Arkansas is not going to be a marijuana carrying state. North Dakota was the other state besides Missouri and South Dakota. So I'm going to go to North Dakota now. because these are a little more interesting than Snow in the Senate races. I'm going to be honest when I say that. So let's go to the initiatives they were both agreed on, finalized. Ballot measures number 1 was limit governors and state legislators to serving 8 years. That was passed at 63.4. Where measure 2, legalize marijuana and use for people over 21. That was defeated in North Dakota. So for 2 nay, 1 yay. Okay, so we got to go take a look at one more that how you doing. And that is South Dakota. Because South Dakota is the other state that also has legalization of marijuana as a referendum. So let's take a look at this one here. It says both have been decided so far as referendums, and they both are Amendment 1, expand Medicaid eligibility for adults 18 to 65 whose incomes are below 138% of the federal poverty line. That was approved at 56.2 versus 43.8, which is do not expand eligibility. Legalization of marijuana use for people over 21 was defeated by 52.9 versus 47.1% to approve it. So, the only state you can smoke joints of the 4 that have been passed is Missouri. Don't go to Arkansas or they'll cuff you and stuff you. You know, you can forget it's North and South Dakota completely. Now, let's take a look real quick here at the big scores. This is where I'm going to wrap it up at this point. 48 to 48. Okay, 48 to 48. Okay. On the House, it's 203 to 176, with the GOP is in the lead. So let's see what it says here about the Senate before the finish. Republicans eked out a win in Wisconsin with Senator Ron Johnson's 1-point victory over Mandela Barnes. Control of the Senate will come down to the 3 outstanding toss-up races in Georgia, Nevada, and Arizona. Whichever party can go 2 for 3 or better in those contests will control the chamber for the next 2 years. So, in other words, it's not Hawaii and Alaska. It's really up to these other races of the states of Nevada, Georgia, and Arizona. Okay, so that's where we stay right now. So, yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It just is as it is. Okay, it's just how it is around here. Alright, so now let's get something more exciting up on the screen today. I just wanted to let you know where we stood at this point. So let's get the normal routine up. And also, I do want to play some more World of Warcraft today. Off camera, and then I will upload it at 720p. I could go up to upload it at 1080p, but which would be fine. The only thing is, I don't know how well that's gonna work. Yeah, I really. Well, anyway, we also had a lot of people that did watch the premiere last night, but a lot of people also wanted to know, and probably did ask it, if they didn't ask it out loud, is why didn't you play the game live on TV? Well, the reason I didn't play the game live on TV is because of the Fact is that every time I play a game live on TV or on the stream, all of a sudden somebody comes in, creates a distributed denial of service attack, and knocks us flat on our ass. So, in addition to that, is depending on the game, it's easy for me to play it on the computer and well, I don't worry about people yelling, want phones, want this, and maybe once we get the fiber optic cable and service coming up in a couple months, maybe there'll be more likeliness that it might be feasible to do. But right now, at this point, I don't think streaming a live game on TV is going to make sense to do that because people are just not really interested. I think one of the reasons maybe is because the game's resolution is not exactly fantastic. Not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily fantastic. It's just, it's just reception, So, by the way, for those of you wondering where Rusty is, he's outside right now. It's kind of chilly here in the studio. I got the computer working right now. I threw a couple extra cycles on the CPU to make more heat, of course, and of course the electric heat is also running. So we'll see what happens with that. We're still holding steady at 1,318 subscribers. So yeah, that's another good thing. Now, right now I got 3 watchers. No likes in the like jar, guys? Come on. Put a few likes in the like jar. It's not going to cost you anything. Come on. I'm sorry, by the way, I did spend some time in bed this morning after the quarter of 1 o'clock in the morning. I realized at this point that we were in the finishing run. Alaska and Hawaii had not yet got done counting their votes, and Arizona and Nevada didn't count their votes either. And of course, the Georgia race could end up as a runoff. It's meant that, well, just very tiring and waiting for those results. And I'm glad I did not stay up because this morning woke up, as I said, the score was 48-48. There was just no reason to stay up late. How you doing, Krista? So the final score right now, as it stands in the Senate, is 48-48. So it looks like our little situation with the Senate is pop it up on the screen here real quick here for you guys. House is 48-48 still for the Senate. House is 203-176. Republicans are in the lead. So, yeah, it's the situation right now with the race where it's just kind of gonna take a while to get all the answers. We still have 3 states. Oh no. Nevada. It looks like for candidate for governor of Nevada, it looks like it's going to be a Republican this time at 50.6. In Arizona, it's pretty close between Hobbs and Lake. Hobbs is in the lead by 50.3, and Lakes is behind it is at 49.7. Oregon, it looks like Kotek and Dresden, they're close. They're in 45.7 versus 44.7. So, 16 states have gone Republican, 16 states have gone Democrat. So Nevada and Oregon will remain too close to call. How close are we talking about? What's percent of the votage? 66%, 67%, and 77 vote. Well, I think Nevada, you got more votes coming in. I think you can kind of call Nevada a little bit. Nevada looks definitely is going to be more of a Republican, and 77% of the vote counted. So I think it's a very likely possibility. Like I said, with the Senate photo finish, it says Republicans eked out a win in Wisconsin with Senator Ron Johnson's 1-point victory over Mandela Barnes. Control of the Senate will come down to the 3 toss-up races in Georgia, Nevada, and Arizona. Whichever party can get 2 for 3 or better in those contests will control the chamber for the next 2 years. So it's definitely the Warmock versus the other candidate is going to be where things are going to get interesting. So not really super exciting. It just is as it is. So I'm going to switch the screen back to me again. We'll have to keep abreast of it and see what's going to happen. So the panel is open, guys. If anybody wants to come on, it is open. We do have the panel open. So let's get Tiger Kitty on the panel. Anyway, let's get some panel talk going. Let's see. So, yeah, so could I upload World of Warcraft gameplay at 1080p? Yes. Would it be more enjoyable for the audience? Probably. Would it take a friggin' lot longer to upload? Yes. Is it worth it? Maybe. Yeah, it would be kind of worth it. Maybe. 1080p is about as high as they can go because my monitor's only 1080p. So any higher resolution 1080p would have been basically a waste of colossal time. No, there's no way I could stream in 4K. Well, I could theoretically stream in 4K, but I wouldn't benefit by watching it in 4K because my monitor's only 1080p. So, Michelle, Connecticut is stupid. Voted for Ned Lamont again. Yeah, I know. You're right, they did. It's the urban environment people that voted for Ned Lamont. There's something about Bob Stefanowski. He just doesn't seem. He did better last time at 1%. Defeat. I mean, he was below by 1%. And in 2018, and for some reason he just didn't pull it off this time. I don't know why. I mean, what are you gonna do when you got a state of Connecticut where people don't think with their head about what it means? So these are the races to still watch. Barnes is definitely Johnson won. Senator race. He won. Senator for Nevada. It looks like Laxalt is actually going to definitely stay to take this. It looks like he's overcoming Democrat incumbent Cortez Masto. So Laxalt in Nevada has overtaken Cortez Masto, and with 77% of the vote in Nevada. Arizona, the governorship, as I said before, is a tie with 66% of the vote between Hobbs and Lake. And Senator of Pennsylvania, Dr. Oz did not win. He did concede. Warmock did hold on to his seat. But it looks to me like this is going to probably end up as a runoff. And so now, as far as other people, 22nd District, Valadeo is going to keep his seat at 54.0%, whereas Salas is only at 46% with 31% of the vote. So Slotkin also beat Barnett in Michigan's 7th District. Yeah, so, I mean, this is, so let's get to the numbers for Connecticut just real quick here. Can't believe I'm doing the same thing I was doing last night. Alright. Ned Lamont trounced him at 95% of the vote in at 55.7% versus 43.3% for Stefanowski. Okay? Richard Blumenthal defeated Levy with an outcome of 57.2 versus 42.8, with 95% of the vote in. Although its early voting was won at 60.4, and all the districts are in except for District 5. I believe District 5 is us, and they're all blue, but District 5 is not yet in, so that's something to keep in mind. How you doing, Darnell? Yeah, I know it's distressing. It is, distressing. Now, by the way, let's take a look at something that's a little bit less distressing. Look at the view count right now of the current stream we're in. Of course, I did start late, so probably not going to be much exciting to see there. Oh well. Yeah. How you doing, Paul? Yeah. I knew Ned Little was going to end up winning anyway, just because the state's always been a blue state for the most part. I don't think the state's ever been a red state. We used to have, back in the 90s, a couple of Republicans in the Senate, but unfortunately they kind of lost their seats. Okay, well, it should have gone out. Well, maybe that's a good question. Because the fact is that I did have the show at an unusual time. And the notifications that sometimes they do, sometimes they don't go out. We didn't use about 4 yesterday, so they should have gone out. They're now hot in Paul, says Krista. Hey, what are you cooking? Yeah. They're all ranked. Well, you know what? Here's actually a funny thing. I didn't show you this on the screen, but let me just tell you about this real quickly here.
Hot.
Oh.
Hot pizza.
Pizza again?
Too, yeah. You gotta eat it up.
Alright, let me put this over here for a minute. It's a little hot, too hot to eat. Leftover pizza again. Okay. Let's get to the other numbers. Because we also have New Hampshire, Vermont, and maybe Maine. Maybe Maine has gone to there's lots of little circles in this little thing. The thing kind of reminds me almost like the Google Plus commercial. Circles, 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 and lots of circles. Yeah. Screw the circles. Could you at least make them all the same size? At least I could read them? I mean, is it based on population? Is it based on the number of electoral votes? All these little crazy circles. Alright, so let's go through the little tiny circles. Vermont, Scott won with 17.3. Governor, Idaho, Little one, he's also Republican at 60.5. A little tiny little dot here. Wyoming, he won at 71.6. His name is Gordon. This little red dot over here, Governor New Hampshire, Silvermoon, he won at 57.3. Nebraska, his name is Pilfin, he won at 60.5. And the other one is South Dakota, which was Noam, Christine Noam, she won as well. Okay? So it looks to me like Maine. Where did Maine fall in this crazy mess? Well, it's not one of the states up for grabs, so let's see. Okay, New Mexico, Rhode Island for this you want to know. McKee won with 58.0 vote. Maine, it was, Miller. I hate when they do this. Okay, Miller, that's Colorado. Maine, Hawaii. Yeah, Mills won at 55.6 versus LePage, the Republican contender, at 42.4 with 87% of the vote in. Hawaii, finally we have the numbers. Green, the blue candidate, is in at 64.8. And Iona is at 35.2. So yeah, it's just numbers. Yeah, now let's just wait and see. One that we want to wait and see is this one up here. So yeah, it's just wait. It's kind of like when I press the crosswalk signal on Main Street. Wait. Wait. Sorry, I don't want to wait. I'm gonna go. No, it really doesn't. It does, but it doesn't. It depends on which office. You gotta understand, if the person, if the smaller local candidate, like J.K. says for the state legislature. Okay, Paul wants to come on the show. Let's get him on the screen. Come on, cursors. Cursors, stop biting me. Okay, thank you. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night. How you doing today? What are you doing, pal? Not saying nothing. Just texting me, sure my sound's working. Oh, at least I did. There you go. Yeah, so what
Hey,
you have?
Michelle, how's it going?
Going right?
I only got a few hours of sleep last night, Michelle. I had some stuff to do this morning, so this kind of worked out for me. But these election results are bullshit, Michelle. It doesn't matter who's in office. We're screwed anyway.
Yeah, well.
Got your pizza? How's your pizza?
I didn't expect I had to warm up pizza again.
How's that pizza, Michelle? Is it good?
It was Costco pizza. It's okay.
Ooh, Costco.
Yeah.
Very good. I didn't know you guys had a membership to Costco. That's awesome.
Yeah. No,
Very
I
cool.
went over to Costco with my landlord when he went to Watertown.
Oh, okay. Very cool. You can get a lot of good stuff there. What are your thoughts on these results, Michelle? What are your and Lumi's thoughts on these election results that we got in so far here? We'll bring the
I don't
chat
think
up
Connecticut came out any differently than I expected.
here.
I think Stefanowski was up against a tough situation.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know what within the state of Connecticut, the state house races, the state house legislature, if J.K.'s won yet.
Oh, okay. Hi,
He may have won. He's our local state representative. So we'll see if he won. As far as on the Congress, the House of Representatives. Yeah, I kind of suspected that the Republicans were going to take it. And it looks very likely they are.
Yeah.
But now we're waiting for the Senate. And since the situation with the score between Warnock and their contender is so tight, it's going to probably end up going to a runoff. So which means we're probably not going to get an answer until December of which way the House or which way the Senate falls.
Yeah.
Arizona and Nevada are up for grabs for Senate seats too. So, it could go either way.
Yeah, Michelle, I was really proud of your patriotism last night. You had your American flag up. You covered these results till like 1 a.m. You were very dedicated. It was awesome. You were bleeding red, white, and blue last night. It was amazing.
I think a lot of people were kind of tired of listening to the score afterwards. I know that
got a bit draining after a couple hours, but damn it, Michelle, you stuck with it, and you did great. You did great.
Yeah,
I definitely had the thumbs up that stream. You did great, Michelle. How's your pizza?
Well, I think it was. I was going to originally get the feed from another site, but I chose. So in order to make YouTube happy, let's just get the scores. Let's just get the raw data ourselves, and then just crunch it and look at the numbers.
Michelle, I'm going to say you did an absolutely amazing job yesterday, but yes, it was a bit disappointing that Ed didn't get out there and make his vote count. I was a bit disheartened by that.
I don't really know. I don't really know how much of a difference it would have made if he did.
No, every vote counts, Michelle. Every vote counts.
I know it does, especially with Jay Case and the local, government.
Brian K says American elections are a joke. I can agree with the last one, Brian, in 2020 there. What are your thoughts on that, Michelle? Brian K says American elections are a joke. What are your thoughts on that?
I think when you get to the electoral college for president, I think that's the biggest joke of all. Because I think the electoral college, personally, doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I mean, how do they do it in other countries? Are other people just picked and elected? I mean, then other people just picked, or like
it's just like when you vote for your governor. Most states,
like a prime minister. We'll take a prime minister for instance, Michelle. They're voted in. Now, what's the difference between an American election and a European one or a United Kingdom one? I'm gonna ask the audience.
Prime minister is voted in by the people. Take Liz Truss. Now, Liz Truss was voted in by the people of Britain. It's by popular vote.
Okay.
But they don't have electoral college like we do. This is the thing for the presidency that some people seriously want to see the electoral college go the way of the telegraph. Because it is so old. It was designed for a system when back when we were still riding horses going around. It doesn't make a lot of sense in the 21st century, electronic voting. But, the thing is, it also makes things a lot harder for people. Because, you've got 512 members of the Electoral College, and you have to get, 370 or something like that to take it. And I think that if it was a popular vote, I think that it would simplify things for the election announcers as well.
I mean, I can agree with Brian K's statement to a pretty good degree. I do agree with what he has to say. Some of these candidates within the past 8 to 12 years have been a joke. Yes, good day, Andrew. But I can agree with.
Let's get Andrew on the show right now, since Andrew, we're in the regular public link right now. We're not on
Andrew, get on the show. Come on up, Andrew.
Let's get Andrew on here. I love talking to Andrew. He's fun, and besides,
it's a good time. He's probably wiped out from fireworks tonight. Hopefully he's got his recovery done from that, and it's been a couple days, so I imagine you would. But still, sounds like an exciting time.
Yeah.
I was out lighting fires. I had the local FD looking for me, but you know what? I had the scanner going, so everywhere they were, I wasn't. So we had a great fireworks night.
Not surprising that Gavin Newsom kept his position in California. But unlike Ned Lamont, he gave out stimulus payments.
What do you think about some of these celebrities, Michelle, like Arnold Schwarzenegger? We had who was it? Jesse Ventura in Minnesota. We got this football play. Do you think? Do you like the celebrities?
I don't know much about how Jesse Ventura did as governor. I said, from what I understand, I think he did pretty good.
The goddamn Terminator as the governor. I thought it was great. I didn't like it at first, Michelle, but I embraced it.
I don't know anything about how his reign was. I wish I could tell you.
Not bad.
I didn't sound like he did too bad. I got reelected twice, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew's working night shifts again. Ugh.
Yeah.
I think he likes the day shifts better. Night shifts are probably slow for him. Michelle, we got to start doing a couple evening shows for Mr. Andrew Scott to get him through his work shift. I think you should maybe do.
Oh, we have the shows on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, you did a couple this week as well, Michelle, which was awesome. You had one Tuesday and Monday. I think you were doing great. You're killing it. You're killing it. You're doing great.
Last night I killed it. I also got myself extremely tired.
Oh, I know. You probably, I don't blame you for sleeping in, Michelle. You had a long stream. You were keeping up with all the numbers. You know, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you for sleeping in today. You needed it.
Yeah.
You needed it.
Well, it's that noise. Probably me eating lunch.
Probably had in the background, filling around, clogging a toilet or something. You know.
Yeah, I much prefer the mornings, he says.
It's good to see Ed up today before like 4 p.m. That's we got good weather over here, Michelle. How's your weather today? It's nice and sunny and like
Chilly.
68, 65, 70 degrees over here. Is it nice over there?
Ain't that here? It's probably about 60.
Yeah, get them doors open a little bit, get some fresh air in the house, in our apartment. Yeah. Beautiful outside. I wish I had something to do. Got nothing to do.
Well, like I said, it's cooler today. Grabbing coffee, he says. Okay.
Yeah, get some coffee.
Let me try to finish this pizza before, so I don't have to try to.
Yeah, what's on it? What toppings are on that pizza, Michelle?
Pepperoni.
I know you like your cheese pizza, but like, do you like a vegetarian pizza? Do you like some meats on the pizza?
Yeah, I like vegetarian pizzas too.
I know you like your vegetarian pizza.
I think I just said to Ed, I said, please leave the onions off.
You don't like? I love onions on pizza.
I don't mind olives to some point, but onions just do not agree with me.
The only things I don't like on a pizza, Michelle, are anchovies and olives. Anything else is fair game.
I'm not into anchovies.
My mom loved them. She loved them. I don't know how.
No, some people do. I don't really like them though.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan myself. But yeah, I'm watching you eat this pizza these past few days. Michelle's really been making me crave it. I picked some up at the store today myself. Some frozen pizzas, So next time you have one, I'm gonna join you.
Yeah.
Did you guys get Thanksgiving figure? Well, you got a couple weeks still. 2 weeks still to figure all that out. The holidays, and then before you know it, Michelle, it'll be Yule, and then Christmas, and then reset for the New Year. It's going quick.
Right, and I haven't heard any more about the plans. Now, Stan is not going to be able to do as much as he was, so I don't know.
Yeah, you might have to improvise a bit, which is fine. You can do it.
No. If Kristen could help me locally set up, and if the weather's cooperative, we could do it outside in our yard this year.
Excuse me.
Something that we wanted to do now for several years in a row.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Let me catch up on chat here. No worries.
Right, sunny and 53.
No onions.
Or about 12 degrees Celsius.
No onions. Yeah, Michelle, hopefully weather cooperates. I'd really love to see it outside. The first time I saw the ceremony and I learned what the ceremony was about, I thought to myself, man, this should be done outside, with Mother Earth embracing Michelle, basking you with her powers.
Yeah.
Becoming one with nature. Yeah.
I remember when we were rehearsing or looking to set up the ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, in Five Home Place, the police and the fire department came over to give the family some toys for their children. And they were ecstatic to get toys for the children. And this is back around 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And Dory was living here. We were setting up, trying to see how we were going to do the microphone, the sound, getting all the Ethernet cables. So we're down here to run the lighting, to deal with practice that we only had certain amount of candles to work with. So originally we were going to have a candle walkway. Going down the stairs to the table. And then, but I decided against the candles because the dress I have is not necessarily fire resistant.
Yeah, that sounds really dangerous, Michelle, if you dragged your dress. Yeah, that does sound a little dangerous. That was a smart move. But that does sound like it would be amazing. Have a walkway of candles. That sounds beautiful.
Or even a walkway of LED or LED Christmas lights actually would still work.
That would be cool too.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I did buy another string of them specifically for that way to go around the railing. So, that's what I wanted to do. Of course, I don't know if Ed is going to be able to do much help with that setting up.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I don't know about all that.
Well, get this jerk out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. Was it minus?
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
perfect.
Scram.
I got rid of this. Oh, that's a feature. I forgot they had that one.
Good job, Michelle.
Well, they
Get
have
outta
it
here.
now that you can actually click on something instead
Yeah.
to race it. Or you can just go on the three dots on the side.
Yeah, you got him really quick, Michelle. You did great on that. You hit him really fast. That was good. You got him really quick. You caught that really fast.
Oh, that's why. It's just because it's in the space part of the pizza place.
All right, so what was I gonna say, Michelle? I whenever I started talking to you, Michelle, you told me you referred to your apartment as the Snow Palace. I always assumed
The Snow
you had,
Palace,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, I always assumed you had like those Christmas, those icicle Christmas lights people put up. I thought you had those around your apartment.
Yeah, I still have them.
Yeah, just like snow all year round. The Snow Palace.
Well, Patty took down some of them, but there is still the icicles are still here. At least
I love them. I love the icicles.
Cause like in the Christmas lights are still around the perimeter. So yeah, we're still gonna get some new icicles and put them back up again. But you got plenty of icicles, so it's gonna have to hang them back up. Some more push pins. And but they also get very dusty, unfortunately.
Yeah, I imagine.
See, because Patty thought originally in 2019, 2020 when I got hurt that I wasn't coming back here because originally the landlord said he wanted me out. So because he misunderstood, he thought I was going to have Patty move in with me. I said no.
What was that ding dong, Michelle? Who wants on here?
And so he said, okay, who since she's not moving in with you, I'll let you stay because, you've always paid your rent on time.
Michelle, you got a ding dong.
I know. Andrew, how you doing?
Andrew?
Hello, how are you guys doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Excellent. I'm not on the lake, so...
So...
Quite all right. Thanks for joining us.
No worries. How's things over there?
Things are okay.
Andrew, we're twins.
It's a little chilly in my part of the country.
See? We're twins.
So...
Hold on a minute, hold on. I'm not looking.
No worries, take your time.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're twins. Look at that.
I'm just waking up.
That's all right, Andy.
What else
You
to
got
get
night
going?
shift going on. That's I'm sure that sucks. I was trying to convince Michelle maybe do some more night shows to help get you through the evenings.
Oh
That
no,
works.
it's fine. But I did have the one of the main TVs on. I was watching a bit of the election.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was sort of looking at it.
Yeah.
I see. Watching the American elections.
These ones are kind of, I guess the presidential one maybe a bit more exciting when we get to it, but these ones are kind of, meh.
Paul was wondering how you guys actually elect the prime minister.
You just go to the polls and elect
the same
them.
way. Yeah. Well, Brian K in the chat was saying that American elections are a joke, and I was trying to figure out where he was coming with that. I mean, I guess from the candidates or like the way that it's ran, or I was just wondering what was different.
Well, Brian Kelly's actually from South Africa.
Yeah. I was just wondering what he was getting at, but I think he was talking about like the candidates.
I don't think any other country has something similar to the Electoral College.
See, at the moment we've got a conservative party power, so
that would be really, really crazy to see other country having an Electoral College. I mean, like, I don't think it's something that anyone ever thought of. What the hell?
And the next one for the prime ministers next year, I believe, right? 2023?
I think it's either that or the following year. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Yeah. All right, let me go put this plate in the sink, and I'll be right back. And I'll see if Rusty wants to come inside too, because he's outside right now. So I'll be right back.
All right, Michelle. Sounds good.
Who's outside?
I guess Rusty.
All right, okay. Just was hoping it was Ed.
Right. Lock the door. Close the door and lock it. Yeah, what is South Africa? Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to figure out what his statement meant, like if the way the election was ran, or maybe the candidates. But I'm assuming he's just gonna say the candidates. I don't know. It doesn't really matter who's in office. We're screwed anyway. I mean, even Andrew knows that he's not from America, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. You just got to live and enjoy life, and then just just whatever it throws at you, you can just deal with it, I guess.
I don't think he's going to get it next time around. Surely not.
No, hopefully not. It's definitely rigged if he does. I would say. I don't know how in the hell this old fart could ever make it in again. There's no way in hell. Like, there's no way.
I like the guy from Florida. I think he'd be a good choice for.
Which one?
The
Asian guy?
No, DeSantis.
Oh, DeSantis. Yeah. Okay.
I think he'd be a good choice for it.
But
Trump might want to rerun as well. So
it'll be really interesting to see. I guess in 2 years what we got, or who's running, who made it, and I don't know.
So was it pretty close? Would you say? Like, so I was only seeing bits of it,
So like every, as far as like people like going Democrat or Republican, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people turned Republican on this election.
Right.
But yeah, there were multiple elections for each state. There were, each state had to elect a governor and a senator. So, I mean, as far as the race going, as far as, political party wise go, I think a lot of people turned Republican, but as far as the individual races, some were close and some were, further apart than others.
Well, that might be the start of something changing. So maybe in 2 years when they do have the actual elections.
I mean, it isn't, it isn't, because, I mean, they both have different policies and plans. Some are good, I mean, there's no perfect party, of course.
No.
But I don't know. I just feel either party it doesn't really matter who's in the office nowadays. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose.
Unless they start doing more for America, but we'll see.
Corruption is everywhere. That's the thing. Even in first world countries,
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely know, but we were the first major city in America to go in bankruptcy because of corruption. So I definitely get it.
All right, so I'm back.
Talking to the devil. He's talking just now. President Biden.
Well, anyway, guys, it looks like the situation.
Who Joe Biden reminds me of is he reminds me a lot of like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. This old feeble man with power.
Who?
I mean,
Joe Biden.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Mr. Burns, Michelle. Like he's just this old feeble man with a lot of power, but like I'd say Kamala Harris is his Smithers. I don't know.
Biden reminds me more of Smithers because
I think it's have
Mr. Burns has an evil smirk on his face. I don't see that with Biden.
Like Joe Biden.
I don't see that evil smirk. Excellent, Smithers. Ready, Stones.
Yeah. I don't know.
Makes impression there, Charles, but good.
He's kind of like a mixture between, like, I would say Mr. Burns and like Mr. Magoo, or was that not guy's name? The guy.
I think like Mr. Magoo is more what Joe Biden reminds me of.
Clumsy, comical, old person. Yeah.
Is he like a little man with glasses or something?
Yes. That's
the one.
Always getting into situations because of his bad eyesight and just dementia.
Right, he gets the information all wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When he was doing a rally for a Democrat just recently, he forgot the Democrat's name he was doing a rally for.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I'm here for what's his name. I'm like, what? Get this guy out of here. He ain't got it together.
Wonder if you even knew where he was, Michelle, like what part of the country he was in.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know that half the time he's traveling so much, you know? I mean,
Well, the nurses, I've actually, all the nurses in the country have voted to go on strike. So that's going to
Now,
be,
speaking of
all over in
clothes,
Scotland?
yeah, in UK, the whole place.
speaking of
Really?
clothing,
Yeah,
I do
Is it
have a
because of
dress
the
that's
pay
similar to this
or-
one,
it's all to do with pay, yeah.
Yeah.
but
To do with pay.
it's
Probably
I don't know
underpaid.
if I bought it
Mhm.
or not, but it's a different brand. It's white instead. But this one here, and that's synthetic material. This is cotton, wool blend. So this is very warm. Right now, it's really chilly in here, and if it wasn't for the fact that the landlord isn't turning the heat on that much,
He hasn't put it on yet, Michelle? He hasn't turned on the central air for the building yet?
central heating, the
Yeah, he
landlord
hasn't-
turned the boiler off again. He's trying to
Oh my
save
God.
gas.
What? What are you doing, Jimmy? It's gonna
That's
be
a bit
cold, Michelle.
harsh.
It's gonna be negative Celsiuses this weekend, Michelle. Over here, it's gonna be getting
Yeah, I
cold.
know.
Yeah, you need your heat on.
It's pretty mild here just now. It's actually been
It's
pretty
really
decent.
nice here today, Andrew.
I had a really good walk home
I
this
think
morning.
right
It was
now,
great.
Yeah,
my
it's
landlord is
beautiful.
just afraid to
17
spend
Celsius
money he
currently.
doesn't have.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I ran errands this morning and it was very nice. I was surprised. It's supposed to be the same tomorrow and then just
Then,
down.
yeah, that's what happens here as well.
Patty keeps saying to me, "Stop eating pizza. You're getting a bigger double chin. You're." Yeah, well, okay. Let me say this for Patty, and because she does watch these shows.
All right, Michelle.
First of all, I didn't expect to have pizza for lunch. I wasn't even gonna have pizza for lunch. I had 2 bowls of cereal, and Ed wanted to heat up the last of the pizza because he wanted to get it out of the refrigerator because it was sitting there for a while.
That's good.
I didn't expect him to make the pizza.
That is one per.
Well, am I the kind of person that turns down food, right? It's not a regular thing for me. If I turn food down, there's a reason, but I didn't.
You know, Michelle, you said the other day you lost some weight, as well as the doctor said that your blood work was looking good.
Yeah,
So you know, a
blood
little
work
pizza
looks good. The A1C
pizza
looks
ain't gonna
good.
hurt you,
Treat
right?
yourself.
Triglycerides
Yeah, a little
look
pizza
good.
ain't gonna hurt.
Cholesterol look good. So
So, Andrew,
I
like,
mean,
when you work day, would you
she
just
did
eat
say
really late
if
nights,
you
or-
could walk a little more,
What's that?
and do a little more active stuff, your HDL cholesterol will go up some more, which is good. You can get that up. I said, okay.
So, like,
Well,
what's
let's
your
be
night
honest.
schedule
What
right
I do
now?
for a job, I'm mostly a
Forget
desk
that.
jock.
So,
Okay.
like, your night
know-
schedule, Andrew, do you just eat dinner really late? Do you eat like, and then
No, I'm probably just going to have something small now and just have something like 2 in the morning or something when I'm there.
gotcha?
Yeah.
You know, just microwave. Just go downstairs and microwave it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that reminds me is that Stan said that he was going to pick up the Torrington Court channel so that we can see when she showed up at court. But unfortunately, we don't have any footage of that because we didn't.
Oh yeah, and Michelle, did you ever figure out what Patty got in trouble for, or what happened with that situation?
I'm quite curious to know myself.
So let me describe her to you. She's got blonde, long hair. She basically looks like a little tiny pipe cleaner. That's pretty much what she is.
Correct.
She's
Michelle.
a toothpick.
Michelle,
What?
did you ever figure out what Patty got in trouble for?
Yeah, for saying her dog was registered when the dog wasn't registered.
Oh yeah, ooh,
That's
okay.
what-
Not a big crime, but you
No.
know,
No, it's a
if
misdemeanor.
you wanted to kidnap it, there'd be no proof of like the dog being there. So I mean, that's a plus.
There's no room for a stationary bike. Trust
I
me.
need to get one of those while I watch Michelle and hang out with you guys. Just one of those bikes I can just sit and pedal
That's pretty
on.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Well, she doesn't have a mugshot, but you could try.
Yeah, look up her record. Let's look up her record, Michelle.
I asked Patty to try to come on camera. I did ask her, but she's like, "No, I don't want to come on camera. I don't want those jerks in your channel to start razzing me and all that." Basically, she's a 64-year-old woman. She's in pretty good shape. She looks nice. You know,
Got some insecurities.
she's like a little toothpick. Basically, a little blonde toothpick.
Blonde tooth.
Kind of leggy. Actually, kind of cute. I mean, I just don't. now she wants to get into the more of the web stuff, internet stuff. She wants to get more into social media stuff, which is good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
don't know
well,
about her,
maybe we can
Michelle.
get you on YouTube for a little bit, do an interview and get you on YouTube. She's like, nah, I don't want to be on YouTube. I'm like, no.
I like Dory better, Michelle. We got to try and get a hold of
Oh
Dory.
god, no.
Yeah.
I like Dory. We got to get a hold
Dory's
of Dory.
on social media. Dory's easy to find.
Yeah, I miss her. We got to get her back on the show.
Fairness, originally I was in love with Patty, and then of course because of what happened, it kind of soured the milk for me, and I was like,
Yep.
I decided not to go back to that because I didn't want to get in the middle of a situation like that again, where all of a sudden somebody's taking, is physically manipulating me like that. I was like, no, I'm not gonna get back into that with anyone. So, as far as Dory goes,
Would you make out? Would you
Dory
make
and
out
I
with Patty,
kinda
Michelle,
had-
for $200?
No.
Just thinking about it. Oh,
Do it for free?
She's not interested in that, and I'm not either.
get back, guys.
All right, Andrew.
Me and Dory were closer, I think, than me and Patty were. I think me and
Yeah.
Dory kind of meshed a little bit better, but she was a Libra, and Libras can be hard sometimes. So, but then my brother's a Libra, so Dory and my brother are not that different from each other. They're the same age, I know you're not Darius. I know you're not jerks. I think she's talking about the people that used to be on this channel, the trolls that used to say horrible stuff. She's talking about. I don't think she means the nice people. She does know there's nice people on this channel as well.
Yeah. Patty wasn't on your channel. Patty wasn't on your channel too much. Dory's good. Yeah, our Sherry as well, Michelle. I really like Sherry a lot. She's fun.
Sherry is right now kind of between homes right now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. She was living.
In a way, she's kind of in the same boat that Trolling's in. She can't afford to get an apartment. She just lost her husband.
Wow. He passed away.
And because she isn't in her 50s, she can't get survivor's benefits.
What about that's the same Sherry that was with Jesse, right, Michelle?
Yeah,
Sherry and
that's
Jesse?
when I was married.
Oh, her husband passed away.
Originally married to Jesse. They got divorced. She later married Sean, which she loved very much, and then he passed on. So she still hangs out with Jesse as friends.
Well, that's too bad. I really like Sherry a lot. I really wish her the best. Hopefully,
did I have sexual contact with Dory? Yes, I did.
Her situation gets better. Much love to you, Sherry.
Lesbian.
Hope things get better.
Yeah,
girl.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, I don't know if you remember Sherry or not.
I don't,
Andrew,
to be honest.
But yeah,
no.
she's a really hilarious lady. She was funny. Like she would play. Her and Michelle would play off really well. She'd do great with the phone calls. Yeah. I think,
all right,
a lot of people.
Barry's coming on now. Let's get her on here. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Baroness.
How's it going?
Not bad. How are you?
Doing all right. Oh, this is loud. Turn
I
this
was
down.
gonna say Baroness might be on work text only, but yes, we got her. Live.
I'm working from home today, so.
Oh, nice, cam girl.
That's what
You
I'd
guys want to
like
check
to
out
do.
Baroness or Chad? Well, I don't want. That's not for me to give out. I'm sorry. Never mind. JK. JK.
So
JK.
I bet Angie, sometimes you wish you can work from home more on your job more often.
Can you work from home in your job, Andrew?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
Headphones are working good. Go.
I think that would be kind of weird, right?
Okay.
All of a sudden, the customer comes in, right? They touch a button on the computer display, and all of a sudden, it rings to Andrew's Google Meets or Skype, and he says, "Welcome to my motel. How can I help you?" And yeah, well, okay, let's see. I got the credit card. Yeah. All right,
so people
slip
would
it in the
be, people
slot,
would be
please.
stealing soap and towels all day long. Michelle,
Yeah.
can't. You got to man that desk. And plus, how would he give him the
Unfortunately.
key card? You got to give him the
Yeah.
key card. At the
Well,
same
for
Dory
the
was
key cards
okay,
out.
very high
Yeah.
strung. Yeah, she was.
Hooligans would just be like just manhandling the supply room. Like everything would be gone. That's no good.
Especially when you get a group in overnights, if they're like, say, up to 4 or 5 in the morning and partying and stuff, you've got to like warn them and things.
Yeah.
But it's like a 3-strike policy type of thing. Some of them, if they've had a bit too much, they can be a bit,
If I,
Did you get to kick people out
Yeah.
and like yell
I
at them?
have done, but if you've still got to call someone, you're not meant to do it by yourself.
Rusty, what are you doing?
yeah, I would like if the room was in someone else's name, I'd always just take the remote and like throw it away on my way out, and then like take a couple light bulbs, just whatever
Let's see
I
if we
could,
can get Rusty up here.
swipe up.
If it's a group of people, you usually tend to take a deposit, just in case there's any damage to rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh
used to do
my
that at
God.
parties as
It's
well.
like
Whenever
picking
I'd
up
go
a
to a party,
friggin'
I would
cinder
just
block.
take the remotes, and the people would just
Hi,
go fucking
Rusty.
crazy.
Say hi to the audience.
Hey,
Oh, what's your favorite cat?
Please don't make me fall. Don't want me
I
to
hate
fall.
Rusty.
All right.
Shut it in. I'm confused.
Oh, no, I feel bad for him at this point. But good old Rusty. Michelle, you gonna dress him up for Christmas? You gonna dress Rusty up?
His Dory
be a Yule
mellow
log.
out.
Yeah, maybe we can paint him green or something.
I really don't
The
know.
Christmas tree.
Because I haven't talked to Dory much.
It would be a
But
good Yule log.
I would think maybe she has.
You'd be adorable.
Yeah, he'd burn for he'd be like burn through Hanukkah, the 8 days of Hanukkah. They love him. All that fat, they would just burn.
So why do you have two butter knives here?
Poor Rusty. As a cat, I hate him, but as a human, I have passion for him.
You have more respect.
As a cat, yeah.
So I don't know if Dory's melting out. It's a good question. I don't know.
Oh, giddy.
We love Rusty, Michelle.
Well,
we hate Ed,
Rusty's
though.
still
He's a piece of
Rusty's
shit. I hate
still
Ed.
living large.
No, Ed is cool. We like Ed now, right?
Christmas Grinch. I mean, you gotta embrace him.
What's
Yeah.
changed?
Ed.
He was fantastic this past weekend. Turned a new leaf.
Very nice to Michelle. He was bringing her cheese and crackers yesterday. Brought her
Oh,
pizza
wow.
today. Yeah, I
Whoa.
like this new attitude with Ed, Michelle. He knows that you're the boss. I
Yeah.
like that. He's there to serve you. Yeah.
Tell him to pay up.
You pay the cost
Definitely.
to be the boss, Michelle.
I mean,
Where
Patty
is he,
seems to
Michelle?
act
I was
like
gonna
she's
say.
worried about my weight, but I think she wants something, and I don't think it's my weight.
wants-
Who, Patty?
Oh, you know what she wants.
She wants that tongue and groove, Michelle.
I
Ah.
don't know if she wants me as a relationship. I don't think that's the case.
I think Patty's a gold digger, Michelle. You got to watch out for her. You can give her you can give her the sex, but don't come out of any money.
I think she's catfishing.
Yeah, exactly. She's scamming. She's
How is she
jugging.
catfishing
Money
you if you
jugging.
already know like her?
Well, she's an older woman. She would definitely be considered a cougar. So I
Oh.
definitely think that
Yeah,
she's
okay.
catfishing. So, I
Go
I'm
by
not
her
in-
house and get a picture of her. Need a photo.
I like to get a picture of her too.
Oh.
I kind of would like to have a picture of her pit, put on my wall, but I can't because she won't let me.
Michelle, did you not used to stay with her? Did you live together? If I can't remember right.
Well, Michelle lived with Patty when she hurt her knee back in 2019. She lived with her for 2 months, but Patty was very verbally and
very
physically-
manipulative.
little
Okay.
physically abusive with Michelle. So.
Wouldn't let me
Ah,
stream
right.
my show. Wouldn't let me play my games.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't play my game because computers weren't there originally. We finally got them there, but it took a long while.
Michelle, Patty was terrible. She would yell at you for talking with me or me and Skynet
Right,
on Discord.
exactly.
Well, she was outside.
Yeah.
The lady was crazy.
So what is the value
Yeah,
of her friendship then? Like why are we still friends with her?
And she tried to take money from Michelle as well.
Oh yeah, she did, but she didn't succeed. No,
She didn't succeed, but she still tried, though, Michelle. I mean, it's the principle of the matter. That was terrible.
yeah, I know.
I hate Patty for that.
And
I
that's the
harassed
reason
her.
why
I think I
don't
made her
think
change her phone number at
that's
one
the
point.
reason
I
why
hated
I
Patty.
don't think it would work.
Good job, Paul.
Yep. I think
used to
she,
call her up all the time and harass her.
Michelle, I think you had a lucky escape there.
I hated Patty. I still do. It's fucked up. Come on, you don't take from you can't do that to Michelle.
No.
Yeah. So
How did you meet Patty, Michelle? Where did you meet her at? Like in the soup kitchen?
yes,
I was about to say soup kitchen.
I met her at the Winston Soup Kitchen.
I
Oh
figured
my
that.
god.
Yeah, fucking.
And
Amazing.
it's funny. I met her after I rented this apartment, which was her
Right.
apartment.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny. I ended up renting her apartment, and I didn't know I rented her
Okay.
apartment. And then I told her where I was living when I met her as an acquaintance. And she says, "Oh, I used to live there in that apartment. That used to be mine." And I was like, "Okay."
I don't buy it. You know what, though, Michelle? There's a lot of good people who have come from the soup kitchen, but Patty ain't one of them.
No. Talking
Nah,
about the soup kitchen, Michelle, is
she's
it open
definitely
yet?
catfishing.
We
She's
called them?
catfishing. She's looking
Are
for
they
somebody with
yeah,
money.
they're closed right now because
They're still closed. Oh yeah, right. No, if it's
Do they open back up for dinner time, or they only open in the morning?
It's the door soup kitchen, not the open slot in the door soup kitchen. What the hell is your excuse? No, they still open.
Michelle, did they just do lunch or did they do dinner as well?
They just do lunch.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, they just open from like 10 in the morning till like what 1 in the afternoon.
That's
something
what
like
they used
that.
to do. They come in at 10 in the morning. Actually, they open up.
Ah,
They would open
are
the
great
door at
dreams.
9 in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they would prepare the food, and then we would eat around 11:30 to 12:30, and then they
Yep.
closed up and clean up.
Yeah, I used to
It's
go
not
every day.
really-
Michelle,
Yeah, no.
stream
In
from
other
the,
words,
soup
the
kitchen.
same length of time
pretty
that
good.
I do my show.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Can I
would be
share something?
so,
Hold on.
yes.
Can I share my window?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, please, yeah.
A
Okay, let me
tab.
switch on my screen so I can see your window because I can't see.
Am I doing this right?
More than likely. I just
Okay.
use my
I'm just
OBS.
trying not to dox myself.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, it's
So-
me.
We won't tell.
This is the page for the open door soup kitchen. Your picture?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Why are you,
That's awesome.
that was me. Yeah.
why are you the main picture of the soup kitchen?
That's because that's Michelle was
I
like there all the
created the Open
time.
Door Soup
You know,
Kitchen page, and
he's
then
consistent. You know,
He tried to
You tried to
Hey.
peck me?
speak to that as well. I was like, what's that mean?
and then if you can post a
That's
link to the page so I can kind of check it out because I haven't seen it in a long time.
that's awesome, Michelle.
But
like
yeah,
the-
you're famous.
You're the
You're right.
spokesperson.
Face all the
You're the cover girl.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's
Oh,
awesome.
I had to share that. Good.
Very cool. Very cool.
I'm glad you did. Oh, jeez.
Well,
I'll
it's
put it in
still
the
kind of
girls-
funny to think
girls
about.
page.
Ooh. Michelle, what if I told you, Michelle?
What?
What if I told you, Michelle,
Actually, I'll put it in chat.
that I identify as a woman now? Can I join the girls only chat on Discord?
I think so.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding, Michelle. I'm just kidding. I just
Just
wanted to
considering
see
it,
what your
yeah.
response. You said trannies were uglier. You know, they were horrific freak shows this
Oh my
week. And I just figured I'd ask what your opinion on that was. But you know what, Michelle? I'm not there yet. I'm
Yeah.
still a cat. A male cat.
So you identify as a cat just now.
It could be a female cat. I think that
Yeah.
No, I
Would
mean,
count.
obviously, I'm not a cat. I'm not going to use the litter box to eat cat food, but I have the mannerisms, behaviors as a cat. So I identify. as
I
one.
get some
Speaking
pictures
of
in my head
yeah,
that really shouldn't
speaking
be
of
there.
cat, you need to
I
get
also
in on the
identify
cat.
as a houseplant named Timothy.
Oh.
But today I'm a cat.
You can do anything these days.
2022. God damn it.
You know
I'm
what you
also
can do,
an
Paul? You gotta
Apache
get another
helicopter
cat.
Some days. But today I'm Schmeckle
Talking
cat.
of cats, one has just appeared. Hello, Bella.
See, I called her. I called her.
Oh, I should have told Michelle K we were live.
Psychically.
She's like, no Barb D for you.
Did you see Michelle K was coming online, Michelle?
Oh, Michelle K came on yesterday, and
She
I
was on
said,
yesterday.
I was
Oh,
saying to
right.
myself,
Yeah, okay is always a treat.
I said,
Okay,
gee, I
always a
should have
treat.
told her that we're going live because Michelle K kind of like, being on the show a little bit.
Yeah, well, I wanted to see how her voting went. How the elections went.
Did you get in touch with her again after she apparently got swatted or whatever?
Oh yeah, something happened. She left in a hurry. Baroness,
Yeah,
did
she
you have to
does-
vote yesterday? Did you vote in?
I did an absentee ballot.
Oh, okay. Still
I do
counts.
not vote straight party because that's stupid.
Okay.
Mine were a
Um,
bit split as well. So yeah, I'm with you.
So, by
I
the
did
way, what
Democrat
did,
and two
Girl, high
libertarians.
five. Nice.
High five.
Very nice.
So, by the way, what did you think of last night's premiere of me playing Cool Tyrion Druid?
I've got a few things to catch up on. I'll need to check on that
Oh,
one.
it's pretty good, Andrew. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Shaw, I like that character. I've never played it before. It's pretty cool. It's got the different, like, you can animal forms and such. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's a druid.
Yeah, never played it before. I've only
Maybe
played
we
the
need
mage.
to get on WoW together.
Yeah, I've only played the mage. I like the mage.
So, have
I've
you
always
guys
been a
got?
mage, too.
Have
A
you guys got the
druid
new
can
expansion?
tank. A druid can
No, not
can
at
do
all.
some
Andrew.
ranged
No, fair.
fighting. They can heal.
If anything, I'm going back to Diablo. I'm fuck WoW.
They
I'm
kind of
sorry.
Yeah,
like
I like the
they got a
Diablo.
lot of
Oh,
good
you have Diablo
skills.
3?
I do play that, but the Diablo 2 Resurrection, or whatever. It's
Yeah,
called,
I've got that one too.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I don't
I like the
have
third
that.
game. The
I have
third game was
Diablo
good as
3,
well.
on PS4, but
Mhm.
I don't have it on PC, unfortunately.
I have it on like everything.
I haven't
I
played
mean,
the mess out-
originally
and
I was
played
gonna.
that game ridiculously.
Originally, I
though.
was
It's a
gonna
lot.
play. I was gonna play a mage, and I said, "Nah, I played so many mages. I played so many priests. I want something
That's
different."
cool. You tried something new, Michelle, and you did a black character at that. That's awesome.
It's very new.
No, it was a randomly selected character, and I kind of
cool.
liked it. So I just changed the hair a little bit, changed the eye color a little bit,
My
and
main was a warlock.
it kind of came out kind of cool.
Warlocks are nice. I like
Yeah.
the warlock. Hunter's
Come on,
pretty cool as
Yeah.
well.
Destruction. I'm pretty sure it was destruction. I did try. What's the other two classes you used to get? Not classes, but
If I had a
talent
choice to redeem my character, I would give her the
Oh,
I don't know.
nickname
I
of
remember-
the
I've only played with them.
Shredder.
They can
Demonology
summon
was
stuff.
one.
I know they
Yeah.
can summon.
I better
and,
say, what is that? A kitchen device?
they have curses, I believe, as
They
well.
call me the Shredder. Oh, a
And
kitchen
I had a
utensil.
paladin as well. A paladin healer.
Yeah, paladins are cool. Death Knight looks nice for the new
Yeah,
expansion. Yeah,
I never actually.
I'd make
never
one
Did
of
they
those.
change the Death Knight?
It looks good. I think they brought it back. I don't think it was in the game before.
Brought it back.
I believe
It's been in the game since Lich King.
well, there you go. Well, they brought that back as well.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
option,
okay.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, when I was playing it, I couldn't make one. I was like, hey, hold on.
I get a warlock.
Skynet.
I got one in Grim Dawn though.
Warcock.
World of Warcraft, Michelle. I feel we should give that
I'm
another
looking.
chance.
Also, might want to try one of the the Nightborn as well because I can play them on the PTR, but I can't really play them on the regular retail because I don't have certain traits to unlock the races. But on the PTR, I can play them. So I might want to check out the Nightborn. But I really want to check out the Nightborn's home territory because it looks kind of cool. They say they really worked on it. It's a lot more improved than Silvermoon is, which they haven't touched the design since Wrath of the Lich King
No.
or
I'll
since
pat that over,
Burning
though.
Crusade.
Hold on the
So
clown.
I'm really looking forward to seeing
Pat battle.
because they said that they really improved the artwork.
Michelle, that thing is coming out. I saw a commercial on. I think it's like in like 2 weeks around Thanksgiving time, a little after Thanksgiving. That expansion's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much longer. You've been waiting.
So
Is that
basically, what it means
Dragonblight?
is
Dragonflight. Yep.
Yeah.
probably if I can get paid around Christmas and Yule, maybe I can go ahead and buy the expansion.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Silvermoon's a really nice city. Silvermoon looks great. But it's just there's not many people there. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's so far out the way.
Yeah.
It's like building. It would be like building. It would be like building New York City in a tiny town that only has a population of about 100 people.
Yeah.
Why
yeah,
would
it
you
always
want to
felt
build
like
an
that
Empire
to me,
State Building in a tiny town with only 100 people? Sorry, if you build it, they do not necessarily come. You end up paying a huge tax, and you're basically going to sit there with a big liability.
I like,
like
Booty Bay,
Tyler.
Michelle. Man,
Oh,
sorry,
but
Andy.
you mean, no, it's cool. That's with the goblins, isn't it?
Yeah, I like Booty Bay. And the pirates and the goblins,
Oh, that's right.
swindlers.
Oh yeah, Booty Bay was fun. Yeah, we were
Yeah, I
getting.
like that one. Gianni likes Silvermoon.
Is Booty Bay gone?
No, it's there. It's still there.
Okay.
Well, that's where I like to hang out.
I like Silvermoon.
I like leaving Booty Bay and just like camping for people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
you say it
fun.
looks like another race built it. I wonder what you mean by that. It certainly is not built like anything like Stormwind.
No, I remember us talking about this the other night. What they do.
Yeah, I don't like that Undercity, Michelle, with all those undead. Not a fan.
Yeah.
That's my favorite place.
Is it? No,
Mhm.
no. There's got to be too many elevators.
Oh yeah.
and-
By the way, that's another thing
Remember,
that's
Michelle was lost in there for like half a week trying to get out. I hate no. It's not
that's
cool.
another thing. I haven't checked it out yet in the PTR
You
yet.
don't like the Orgrimmar? Yeah, I like Orgrimmar. Michelle don't like Orgrimmar.
But
See, that shit
Undercity,
lags my computer so bad.
Really?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right outside the auction house.
Oh yeah. What about
So
the
what is-
Dark Moon Fair as well? Sorry.
Oh, I
the
forgot
worst.
that. I completely
Dark
forgot
Moon
They
about that.
Fair
still
is
haven't
always a good
changed
time.
any part of that though. Like
not really.
this game's been around for 80 years. Like change
Yeah.
something about the events.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So I
That's
take
a
it you
good
guys are more Horde players than
Horde, yes.
Alliance? Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Yeah, I usually go Alliance. Well, when I played it, that
like
is.
the Horde. Either one's good, but I prefer Horde. Yeah.
When I first
You know,
started, I was like
Baroness,
the
you
goat
can
person.
play
Yep.
the
Okay.
free-to-play part of World of Warcraft up to level 20 for nothing. You just
I have a subscription right now.
yeah.
I
you know,
just,
Oh,
I
they
just
are
don't
nice.
play. I probably should.
It's been a long
Right.
time since I've played it.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
Really
Well,
long
it's like
time.
frustrating. I don't know if like the controls changed or something, but it just I don't know if I've been away from it for so long.
well, that's part of it.
I don't have muscle memory for the controls anymore. And it's just
Do you
annoying.
use the keyboard and
Mhm.
mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I play everything with the keyboard.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's the same, I believe.
All right, it's been
But
like
if
2
you
years
wanna,
since I
if
like
you wanna
really
play
have
with
played.
me, either in Classic, Wrath of the Lich King, or in retail, I can join you. You just have to give me an idea where you're going to
Michelle,
start.
did you like when me, you and Skynet did a little erotic role play that night, Michelle?
Yeah,
Oh, we should do
did that a
that.
couple times.
Yeah, me and Skynet and a couple other
Skynet,
people
I'm
ran
not
train on
ignoring
Michelle. It
you.
was pretty cool in the inn.
Were you in
I don't
Goldshire?
know anything
It's
about that.
Goldshire, isn't it?
Was it what server was it? It was some whisper.
The checkerboard
what was
battle.
it?
I don't remember anything about
It may have
checkerboard
been
battle.
Goldshire. It was a brand new server. We had to jump on.
Was it a PvP RP server?
It was a ERP
Just-
John
server.
says it's been 15 years to me. I can barely remember it, and I had several level 70 characters.
You can get some good laughs on the role player server, so
Yeah, it's so funny. People are
You
so
just-
serious about it.
yeah, and it's like you want to start trolling people, but
How far will people go? All right, how into it are they? We're the 2-bit whores. I've got 2 copper for you.
oh, that's the thing. They are truly really into it.
All
And
right,
they,
you get copper, and then I kill them and take my copper bag. Ha ha! Grand Theft Auto, bitch. Ha ha! Let's go.
Well, Gianni, you can play the
No, you
free to
just get
play.
blackballed
If you
from the
want to
server.
try the free to play,
Blacklisted.
guys, if you have no subscription and you don't want to get a subscription right now because of the economy, you can play World of Warcraft for free for Battle for Azeroth level of the game up to level 20. And if
Yeah.
you like it, you can then plunk down the 15 hours a month, and then you can start playing the classic ones too, like Wrath of the Lich King, which is the current one. And then, like I said, I did buy what's the name there? Oh shit, the other one, the Shadowlands. And then I kind of regretted buying Shadowlands, but oh well, I got it. So I do want to buy the Dragonflight because that looks interesting.
Oh, dude.
But right now in the PTR, all my characters are low level. That they were able to do some of the Dragonflight quests, but
Mhm.
Deanda, which is my
That's the only time I enjoy the game is when I'm
Void
on the-
Elf.
So fucking slow and boring. Like I would rather kill 100 monsters in like 10 minutes than a fucking hour. It's just so slow. The game is just so slow.
No, I don't
It's a
think
really
so.
bad rating.
It's just so slow. I don't know. I mean, it's a fun game to play with Michelle and all, but like it's just so slow and I don't know.
Michelle, do you still have your guild? Remember you made a guild up.
The guild, yeah, your guild.
Yeah. I still have the guild. I still have it. Yes, Land
Okay.
ability. That's still in Windrest
That's
Accord.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I still got that.
When rest accord.
That's
there's
on
just so
the
much lore
retail.
too.
That's on
Like
the that's on the American server.
Michelle and Hobo know all the lore for the game, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay, Like
I'm a
I
bit
have
like
no
that,
idea what's
actually.
going on. It's just following along, and
Yeah, I couldn't tell you any of the lore. Just like
killing
take me to a
stuff.
place and we'll kill some stuff.
Yep.
That's where I
That's-
mean, I had fun though. It was good times. I like playing with Michelle and other people. It was good times, but I don't know, just not. I don't know.
Come on, Paul, you can bring it back.
I'd love for like Michelle to try
You
a
want
fighting
good
game. I feel
times. You
Michelle's
want to
like
see
a
good
savant
times. One
for a
time,
fighting
me
game.
and
Really
Skynet
good
were
at it.
playing
Don't know it.
together, and this is on Twitch only, not on YouTube. And we were playing like music from both,
Yeah. We had some
the
late nights.
40s,
And we were
50s,
7 in the
80s,
morning.
90s. While we're beating the literally living crap out of some of these monsters in this archaeological site.
So those are great memories.
We were singing music there,
very
like
great.
Silvermoon and a few other ones.
Yeah,
Kesara, Sora, yeah.
music and I think Ed was gone at that time. Yeah, it was very good times, Michelle. Very good times.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I kind of wish we still kept doing it.
Yeah, maybe we'll get back in. You know, Michelle, as you start playing it, like Skynet was saying, as you start playing it more, you know, maybe that'll inspire us and, you know, Baroness and maybe even get Andrew.
Yeah.
We'll get a good group going again, and maybe we can do that. You know, perhaps we can do that.
Let's do
Right,
this.
so
Can
November.
you play on an
I'm
American
not there
server,
though.
though?
I need to watch.
I'm not
going
gonna
to
get paid in November, unfortunately. So it's gonna end up being December around Yule. I'm gonna get paid, and then I can go ahead and I can buy the dragon.
Michelle, would I be able to play an American server though?
Yes.
And then maybe I can buy the dragon.
Yeah, he plays on European, so I
it might be a slight bit laggy, but I think you'll be fine.
Right. Never know.
Yeah.
Get it figured out. We'll cross that bridge when time be.
Yeah, I think the last time, I know they've changed the leveling system, but my world was level 80. This was maybe about 10 years ago at least.
Oh, yeah.
But I know the level, they squished it, didn't they? So,
I thought they nerfed everything because suddenly I was like level 60 and I'm like, what?
What's happened? Yeah.
Get them back quick. Let's do some dungeons, some battlegrounds. We'll be up there before you know it.
I think if they didn't do the level squish, I think in order to get into Shadowlands, you had to be like a level 120. And then in order to get into the other game, you then had to be like a level 140.
Give me a sec. Get it back. I need to go and open this wash machine.
That's crazy.
Maybe they felt that was becoming a little bit unobtainium for some people. So that's one of the reasons they did the level squish, I think. But either way, you know, here's my characters are trying to, you know, level up. I mean, my character there, Presetta, started out with level 10, and she's already got, you know, because she didn't go through, I mean, she could have gone through it. I chose not to. She could have gone through the Dragon Isles. Well, actually, does she? Yeah, I think she would. I think she would have gone through the starting zones there. If I wanted to go through that, I didn't have to. But it's just a cool Tyrion. She's tall. She's about 8 feet tall. She's a bruiser. I mean,
Amazon.
I wonder how big her boobs are.
What I missed.
Big.
Oh, nothing. So I was just talking about her character, her Amazon character.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in the morning, on the way home, I actually walked through that. Remember that church I was telling you and Stan about?
Presetta. Yeah.
It's really cool. Well, for a church, but you know what I mean.
So I don't know. You could try the free to play and find out. Try one of the characters. Some of the characters we're talking about are characters that you have to unlock after you play the basic ones. But you can try them out. You know, you could try human, you could try orc, you could try night elf.
You don't want to be a human. You don't want to be on the Alliance side because that's stupid.
I always go humanism, so I don't know why. Just
Some people don't like the
Alliance
Alliance
thing.
side because they think Alliance are stupid. I don't know. I actually play characters on both, so I don't really see one is better than the other.
What was Hobo's question? Just scroll up. Oh, let's see, Michelle.
Yeah. Let's see, Michelle. Let's see what this says.
Why are you ignoring me? You gotta scroll up and see what Skynet's talking about. Hobo's talking about. Can't ignore him.
Warcock.
How
World
far?
of
yeah.
Warcraft.
You went
Twat
way up.
Forest.
You went up to where I joined in.
It's all right, Michelle.
He was talking about Twat Forest and
Yes.
Oh, okay. He's talking about World of
The
Warcraft.
giant-
Michelle. We should give that another shot.
a giant titty in the milk attack.
Just scroll back down. He was just asking about World of Warcraft. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, Gala, you'll get
Right
fed.
on, right on.
Incredible.
Yeah, we need to give that another go. Maybe we'll get like a prepaid
A
card or
Tauren.
something. And try
A
it out.
Tauren would be interesting. You could either, if once you unlock all the different races, you could become like a high Tauren, which is really a Tauren
He could be a
anyway.
chamois. I could see that.
Oh, I forgot about
What?
Shani's as well.
Sham
Like,
wow.
Sham wow.
Is that what you
You
said?
also can play a
Flat top.
troll too, and the goblins.
What's a sham? What's a sham? What's a shan? Oh, a shanty, like a fucking
Yes, a sea
ice,
shanty.
like
Mhm.
one of those ice houses. Like you go ice fishing. Is that what you said? Shanty.
Ice house, like a tall boy of ice house.
That sounds good too.
That's okay.
what did the Shamis actually do again?
Do
Do
a
they do
big
totem poles and things?
NASQ.
Yeah, they do the
It's like,
totems and they
yeah,
summon
a
stuff.
home. It's like shelter. Like when you do ice fishing. Like you put, it's like a small.
They say if you
house,
want
bed,
spicy, you should go to Moonguard. Moonguard is
It's
where the
small
action
house.
is.
Then you cut a hole in the ice and put your fishing pole down there. Your fishing line. And
Your
go
fishing
ice
pole. Eh?
Fishing line.
They say that Moonguard's got all the spiciness. In America, and they say that Oregon Dawn and Europe has got all the spicy action. So
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Argent
That's the one we want to play on.
Mm-hmm.
well, right now
That's the
I'm
role-playing
playing
one.
on a server in EU as well, but I don't
I-
know.
Think I have a character on Moonguard. That's the role playing one, right?
Yeah, Moonguard's an American one. Yep. That's the spicy
What was the
one.
one we were on? Thunder God or something like along those lines? Thunder God or Thunderstorm? Something Thunder? God of Thunder?
Dunda.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
Thunderlord.
exact- Thunderlord. There you go.
That's my main character on retail is
There you
on
go.
Thunderlord.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one we were playing on. Thunderlord.
What's the
Yeah,
business
Troll's asking if you were
Facebook?
about your Facebook.
Did you content to that? I'm the one who created the page, guys.
All right.
Did you?
I actually
Oh.
thought you'd take your picture.
And you
to be
put
honest
your
with
own picture as the thing?
That's awesome.
Soup Kitchen got so bent out of shape by that there was a page created by the Soup Kitchen, so they couldn't create a Soup Kitchen. page.
Nice. Michelle, do you have since you have access to that page, let's post on there, Michelle. Like,
yeah,
you
go
know,
on.
we regret to inform you that we hate the public, so we're keeping our doors. Let's just make them look really bad, Michelle. Let's make these cocksuckers look really bad until they open these doors back up.
Actually, yeah, but that's what's the
I didn't know you had that access. We got some, yeah, you know.
So
Michelle.
like,
To do.
It's definitely a good idea.
Or just
Gary's
announcing that
like-
the doors are opening, and then when they don't open, we can just flood them
we
with
can't
calls,
do anything
like
to this page. It's not ours.
false
I'm like,
advertisement and slander. Yeah, let's.
is there
let's
a morning
make this
star?
happen.
I
Give me
have
that
no
goddamn
idea.
I'll get them doors open.
I wish I could say I own the Soup Kitchen, but I don't.
Do you own like the Cummy Farm page? Is there a page for that? Because maybe you should make that.
Cumby Farms page, Michelle.
Yeah.
You got a Facebook? For Cumby Farms.
You can make one.
You could make one, yeah.
What about that hair salon that you go to, Michelle? What's it called?
It
The
used to be called Eclipse, but then Eclipse Salon moved to Torrington, but they have the branch, which is the Jessica's Barbershop. That's where I actually
Jessica's
get my hair
Barbershop,
done.
yeah.
Still.
What about the barber shop where Krista gets her hair done? Can we do that?
That's a
That's
Torrington
the
one, but I don't know
goddamn
anything about
fucking
it. though.
kitchen cabinet with the bowls in it. What the fuck are you talking about? Michelle, I love. Is that duck pin bowling video still up, Michelle? We got to get you back in that duck pin bowling. I know you got the bum knee now, but I feel you could
Oh,
do
you
that.
mean the duck pin bowling video? Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
Me
Oh,
and
got
Lumi,
cramp.
me
Ow,
and Lumi and
ow,
Ed were
ow, ow.
playing. Yeah, that was around 2016. Cumberland Farms is a huge company.
Sure.
I don't want to hold anybody's URL hostage.
Then you can get money for it, though.
Yeah,
That's
but
smart.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
I'd rather just see them make a good product more than
Do
anything.
you not like making money? We give you so many good ideas, and like all I hear is no.
Well, you mean like the hackers held colonial oil
You get used to
hostage?
it. Man, you do get used to it.
It's all right.
Pay me
Sometimes-
1 million Bitcoin or I'm going to erase all your files.
Maybe that would be a good business prospect for you. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Michelle, did you ever volunteer for the soup kitchen, like to work there or something? That would be one way of getting it open again.
I used to volunteer with Soup Kitchen. I used to work with the guests, and I would talk with them, introduce myself to the new guests that come in. I'd check the coffee and the sugars and the pastries to see if they're still there and if they're still good.
Like stick your finger in it and this one's good.
No, I would obviously take samples of the food and try them
Just
out.
take a good
And
bite
I could
out of it
tell
and put
if
it
they,
back.
Like, if the milk was
Feel good.
good or something, so I would let them know if they need to change the milk because the milk's gone bad.
Yeah, fair enough.
You could always get a few extras as well, like maybe take some more food home.
Yeah.
Michelle, what was your least favorite meal that they served at the soup kitchen? I want to say it's taco salad.
Least
you did not-
favorite? I like taco salad there. That was good.
I thought you disliked it. Okay, I'm mistaken.
No, I like it.
You like the taco
It's
salad. Okay.
tuna salad sandwiches. I can't eat them, so
Yeah, you got the mayonnaise in them.
right,
Ugh.
because I can't eat the mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's Michelle. Michelle, you're
Pulled
allergic to
pork
seafood,
is
aren't
the
you?
next worst thing for me. I don't
Sure
like
you've told me that.
I don't like pulled pork, and I don't like baked
I like
beans.
pulled pork. I
love
like
pulled
pulled
pork,
Yeah,
yeah.
so do I. Love it.
Michelle, are you allergic to seafood as well, or just the mayonnaise?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Mayonnaise. I don't know about the seafood.
Okay.
I eat tuna. I eat tuna. The tuna casserole. I eat that. That's no problem.
Meal, that's it. Yeah.
Other than it tastes fishy. Duh.
Seafood does.
That'll happen from time to
Absolutely
time.
hate crab. The smell of it.
Oh,
You hate
some nice.
crab?
I
Chicken
love
salad. I
crab.
can't eat
Love
that
it.
either.
smell of it. The taste. It's so overwhelming.
Really like
I
crab.
enjoy crab.
Like
Yeah,
lobster's good,
Lobster's good. Yeah, lobster is good too.
But not a fan of the crab.
As far as pastries, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they ever offered me those black Halloween cupcakes again, I definitely would say no, thank you.
What?
Remember
So you
how
had, like, 4 of
disgusting
them.
that was on video? It looked like it was
Is that
covered
the
by
video,
something.
though? Like,
Michelle, not at
you
all. You were
Tore
enjoying.
those things up.
You were enjoying them, Michelle. It
I was
not-
covered head to toe in this black frosting, and I
It
was
wasn't
not
that
happy.
bad, Michelle. I think you're embellishing a little bit. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
That was Devil's food cake with black
Sounds so good.
frosting. A little marshmallow ghost.
Spooky.
Oh no!
Yeah, but the
it
black
wasn't.
frosting
It
was just
plastic
icing, though,
ghost,
wasn't
not
it?
a
Yeah,
marshmallow.
just black flavored colored
Yeah.
icing. Yeah.
And I just was like,
Michelle,
is-
Michelle, I think you enjoyed them, but you just didn't enjoy the comments of people saying that they look like poop.
oh,
That would have helped your
I didn't like
enjoyment.
I didn't like the cupcakes. I didn't like the messiness of them at all. I
That's
was just
horrible.
like, this is gross. This is like totally gross. This is like all over me.
Was it a dye or was it like activated charcoal?
It was like it looked like had been dark colored food frosting, whatever. So
Michelle, you strike me as a person who would like fruitcake. Do you like fruitcake for the
No.
for Christmas time? No,
I'm
You
the same. I'm
strike
not
me
a
as one
fan.
of those
Not a
people. Like,
fan.
what's your favorite Christmas treat? What do you like to eat for Christmas? Like the wedding cake, the Italian wedding cookie. What do you like? What's your preference?
you mean tiramisu? I like tiramisu.
No, not tiramisu. Like for holidays, you know how Christmas has exclusive stuff that comes out. Like,
Yeah, I know.
what do you like for Christmas? What do you guys like to eat? For
I'm not
Christmas
into
treat?
fruitcake though. Sorry.
No fruitcake. Don't send any fruitcakes to Michelle this year, guys. They'll just be used as
Damn, what a waste this is going to be.
Ed would probably eat it in his drunken stupor.
My mom sometimes seems to like to make a Norwegian peach fruitcake or pineapple fruitcake. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in that.
That sounds delicious.
Maybe a little bit of strawberries would be okay, but I can't stand pineapple. I'm sorry.
We have
I
a
just
very
can't eat them.
common thing here called pineapple fritters or banana fritters. They like to basically. Do you guys do that as well? Okay.
Yeah, they have like apple fritter. Yeah, there's different.
Yeah,
those are good.
Mm-hmm.
I got butter.
I like to eat these things around Christmas time. My a friend of the family would make them. It's a Hungarian dessert. It's called a keefly, and it's like
Tony, it was black frosting on a Halloween themed cupcake.
It's really good.
Okay.
From Stop and Shop.
Pastry, yeah, it's got powdered sugar on them. Oh, they're amazing.
Oh, that sounds actually pretty good.
Oh, they sound
with little plastic ghosts, and that was the messiest.
But like the lady's like 80 years old, and I don't trust anything that
ugly looking plastic.
So I don't accept any food from her anymore, unless
Yeah.
Unless I'm.
I thought you were going to see goulash. I'm not sure if you guys.
Love goulash. That's a great meal as well.
Yeah.
Love goulash. Very easy to make. Very easy to make as well.
Yeah, we all love Rusty Sizzle.
Sizzle says he likes my cat Rusty.
So what's Rusty doing? Yeah, what's
Rusty?
Rusty doing?
Rusty's doing fine. He's living large.
On something. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Does he like to sleep in the green screen, Michelle? Does he ever like wrap himself up in the green screen and sleep?
No. But he likes to sleep on the old chair we used to have on the porch, which we brought into the house.
Yeah.
They used to be Fame's chair. Rusty likes it now because he's still a little bit of Fame scent in it. And there's still a little bit of mine.
Michelle, that cat's been gone for like 3 years or 2 years now.
He still misses him.
Yeah. I'm sure he does. Was the cat that
I still would like to consider getting another cat, but unfortunately, I'm not sure how he would react to a new cat. Because unless the new cat is accepted by Rusty in the household, I got a feeling it would be nothing but major
Michelle, I attempted this before, like not too long ago, maybe a month ago, and Bella was just growling, really, really growling. I thought, nah, it's not going to happen. Because it's their territory, you know what I mean? That's the way they look at it.
Exactly. That's true.
Certain cats can do it, and others definitely can't.
No,
I've had my fair share of problems, and even lost a relationship over it. So cheers.
Right. Okay.
Even if it was a female cat, I got a feeling that Rusty would not take very well to hurt another cat in here. I think he definitely would be very, very territorial. He's definitely the alpha male. He's not going to go, be nice
Bella's
and go.
Alpha female.
I mean, on the porch, he'll deal with other cats. He'll talk to them. But if you brought one of those cats in this house, no.
So, are there any other cats in the apartment building right now?
Yeah, there's at least one other one. Maybe two other cats.
Yeah. Does he get along with them, or does he bully them?
Yeah.
Does he bully them?
Maybe 3 cats, actually. I think the new people in 6 got a cat.
We'll find out soon.
The way
Rusty's
been snuffing around 10's door,
Nothing
I think they have a cat too.
Damn Rusty.
Nothing but trouble.
And I know Rusty. I know that 7 has a cat too. So, and then of course 4 has a cat downstairs.
Gotcha.
But
is Kyle still there?
The cat downstairs goes out. She's an indoor-outdoor cat like Rusty.
Michelle, is that asshole Kyle still in the apartment building?
Yeah.
Yes, he is still in the apartment building.
Fucking Kyle. Ugh. Fucking Kyle, Michelle. Ugh.
He's made preparing his bleach.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I got
I mean, the thing is right now is to find a cat that,
boys and gals.
it's getting harder to find cats to have kittens because so many of them now are fixed. So if you find a cat that has kittens, you're lucky. But
Isn't it time of year for the kittens, Michelle? Because they all had the kittens in the spring, so they should be being born. All right, here we go. Kyle. Kyle.
Okay.
Fucking Kyle.
By the way, we do have a Kyle in our
What's going on over
Discord
there?
also.
Kyle.
You maybe don't want to know about it.
No, I do want to
So
know.
like I
It
said,
sounds
it's like
hot.
we do have a Kyle in our Discord, by the way, but I don't think this Kyle's related to the guy in
Apartment 8 Kyle. Fucking hate him. I agree, Michelle.
The real bleach person was
Apartment
finally
8
discovered.
Kyle doesn't talk to me at all, and his prior roommate Mike did like me and Ed, and as people, and he at least was socially friendly to us.
Yeah, if Jimmy won't
Meredith says she
out,
has to go get her child from school or work or whatever.
Always
So
comes.
let's go ahead. It's
mail him some
3:11.
bad stuff in the mail, and then alert the authorities that it's coming. And out of there.
BBL. If you guys are still around, I guess. Okay. Well, we're not going anywhere right now, so.
Right.
Right now, like I said, is that I'm sorry we didn't stream. I'm sorry we have not been streaming at 720p lately.
Yeah.
I would like to get back to streaming in 720p.
Do you have a superior above you at that time?
It's kind of hard to do that when you don't know.
Yeah, there's something there. I just take over for them basically, and you get like
it'd be gonna be
the
DDoS
feel of the day, how the days went.
Yeah.
Basically call it a handover.
There's got to be nothing to do.
It's not too bad. There are ways to pass the time.
The occasional phone call and.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'd be abusing that phone system, just calling up guests. Like, you guys got to keep it down in there, like 3-4 in the morning. Like, we're sleeping. Like, you guys got to keep it down.
Or the usual, my key doesn't work and they can hardly stand up straight. They just can't get it into the actual thing. Yeah.
It's not your house, sir. You have to use the key card. Your house key's not going to work in that door. Oh Lord.
So at least. Are you still getting a chance to work on your own at night, or is your boss insisting you have a chaperone?
That's
what we actually used to because they cut back on a lot of staff.
Okay.
If it's weekend and you get at the main place, then you are with somebody else. Yeah. But if it's just like during the week, it's like
weeknight,
it's just business folk. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I like to think I am, but
right. Well, that's good. Hopefully it goes by quick for you.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's funny. Like, I'll look at the clock, and it always says, for some strange reason, I always look at it at the right time. If that makes sense, it's 4:44 a.m. And it happens so many times. It's so strange. It's pretty surreal.
You always catch it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can go out and sit outside and have quite a lot of smoke breaks and stuff like that. Nobody's there to really.
Right.
But the chances are, what happen is, because you have to carry around a mobile with you, because if you transfer the calls to the mobile, you see, if you're not around,
right?
So it just comes through to them. So you're out having a cigarette, and the next minute you just lit the bloody thing, and it's like you go back again. So.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you. You said you were going to take a look at it when you had some time.
Mm-hmm.
Remember in the NASQ Inner Sanctum, I posted. The information about the revenue Michelle has made for the last 12 months. And
you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Then I want to know if you had a chance to look at it yet.
No, I haven't, but I will have a look at it. Definitely. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, because it's already up there. It's still in the same place. It's the same content. I just don't have the very newest numbers in.
In fact, let me just check this now.
What are you sending Andrew, Michelle? Nudes? What do you have Andrew look at?
To be honest.
Yeah. What do you having Andrew look at, Michelle? Some nudes? What are you sending him?
I didn't do anything with any nudes yet.
No, I'm curious.
What are you sending?
Okay, Michelle, so I know what to expect soon.
Now, this person named Rattlesnake is looking for Ed, but Ed's
Rattlesnake loves Ed,
Ed's coming on again because.
Yeah, can you get him over? Michelle, call him over here. Tell him you're done with your pizza and put the plate in the sink. Just call him over, be like, "Hey, Ed, come here," and then give him your plate or something. So Rattlesnake can see him, and just boss him around a little bit, Michelle. Get him some exercise. You're gonna help him get some exercise. Have him come to you, give you the plate, take it to the sink,
Michelle, the only thing, sorry,
Oh, you're good.
Paul,
You're good.
the only
You're good,
thing
buddy.
in the inner sanctum is a video saying why is YouTube allowing this to happen about stealing content. That's the only thing I can see.
I've also heard that YouTube is planning on paying more now for advertising clicks,
Mhm.
in certain advertising, so you might see more revenue come in. This is
Oh, right. I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
well, Dabs, the morning show actually wasn't that started that early because we started about 1:00 ish in the afternoon, and we covered because
doing
I
a lunch
slept
show.
in. I was tired, so that's why. Theoretically, we actually only been alive now for 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 49 seconds. So, you're not the only one that gets confused.
Ooh, excuse me.
Considering we watched this
That went
360.
down the wrong tube there. Ooh. It's a lunch show, right, Michelle? It's more like a late lunch show.
Yeah.
So I suppose you would have needed a bit of a sleep because if you're watching the election,
I was
midterms.
covering it
that's,
till 1 in the morning, 1:30.
Yeah.
She was just keeping up with all the numbers. She did great. She was bleeding red, white, and blue yesterday, Andrew. Like
Nice.
Yeah.
patriotism was amazing. Yeah.
By the way, it's still tied in the Senate 48.
I don't know, Michelle. I don't know why they don't. I would
know.
love to see this on
That's the only numbers I need to. People want to know about this. The Senate,
Michelle-
and right, it's still tied. Just
Yeah, Michelle. Michelle, I'd love to see you on MSNBC, CNN, just doing what you were doing yesterday. You know, Ed bringing you cheese and crackers. You reading off these numbers. I'd actually watch those networks if they had
crunching
someone
numbers
like you
and crunching chips.
on that station. Yeah, I would actually watch those stations, Michelle. If they had someone like you in your position doing what you were doing last night, I would keep up with. I would watch them.
Yeah.
Instead of just these boring people, you gave it, you made it a bit entertaining.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but I think that there's a reason why I probably would have a hard time being on a news anchor, even on Fox News, and that is a lot of them need to use a teleprompter, and I can't.
No, I think it would be great, Michelle, if they just had your feed from your home, like you're doing it from your apartment. I think that would be perfect. Just do it at your own pace.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I actually had the
Michelle, it's probably better without a teleprompter
if I had
anyway,
access to large printed headlines and cue cards written in Braille, yeah, I could probably do fine. Absolutely, it's not impossible.
Just from your own apartment, Michelle, I think it would be great just doing it at your own pace. I would love that. I wouldn't want you to use cue cards or a teleprompter. I would just want you to go off the cuff.
Well, that's what we did last night because it was.
Yeah, I think it was great. I absolutely loved it. That was the first time I've ever watched election results for more than an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Well, 2020, actually 2016, we covered the election results from the first Trump election, but we used a lot of the resources came from Infowars.com. This time I decided not to use Infowars because the most banned network in television, I was like, well, that doesn't sound like a good thing when we put them on. So I decided to do it myself. Using the raw data from Politico instead of.
Maybe you should cover Andrew's election next year for the Prime Minister in the UK.
Could give you a bit of information on how it works, which is pretty much, just what I mentioned before. You just vote basically,
vote and then wait for the tally to come in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fucking cover it from every 5 minutes. See who's ahead in the race until the final.
How are the prime ministers selected? Before
they're voted in by if they're leader of the party, Michelle, and that party wins, then that leader of the party becomes prime minister.
Okay.
As I say, we've got a conservative government. We've had that for about 12 years. They're not ultra conservative, but they're middle of the road, really. A lot more far right than left, for sure.
I mean,
they're not overly so.
A couple pictures of Liz Truss looked like Patty DeMar. There was a
She's no
couple
longer Prime
pictures
Minister.
of Liz Truss that made her look just like Patty Tamar. I bet I could throw that one out there and say, "This is Patty Tamar," and probably people wouldn't even know the friggin' difference. It's exactly what Liz Truss looked like. Was like Patty Tamar looked like a couple pictures.
We've actually got our first Asian Prime Minister now. Well, he's British, but he's Asian. You know what I
Right.
mean? He's
Yeah.
British Asian.
yeah.
Oh, is it like the typical? You have the two parties. Typical, not obviously not Republican and Democrat, but like over there, I guess it would be like a democracy or non-democracy.
Yeah, the Labour Party.
Yeah, they're more left leaning. They're like Labour.
Okay.
Conservatives are much more right leaning. That's what we have just now.
Okay.
So,
Some countries like Bulgaria get as many as 18 parties. How do you organize 18 political parties in the country?
oh yeah, you get other parties like you've got actually got one called the Monster Raven Looney Party, and it's
I
just
sure
a
the
joke
hell would
party.
hate to see their ballots. Okay, here's your
Yeah, the
bubble sheet.
Liberal Democrats, that's the other party.
Yeah.
They tend to always come in third. You know,
Yeah.
there's two real main parties, to be honest.
I
Labour
haven't seen too
and
many times an independent party has ever won major elections like presidency of the United States. You never see that. I know Ross Perot came close with 25% of the vote back in the 90s, but unfortunately,
Ross Perot,
I don't know how many people in the Electoral College he could have swayed, because it wouldn't even been like maybe one elector. That's probably all he would have gotten is one elector tops.
Perhaps.
Yeah. So
yeah, it really goes in swings and roundabouts. I mean, you'll get years of a Labour government and you'll get years of a Conservative government. It just switches.
right, so you got the Labour Party and you got another party, which is what, the Conservative Party?
Yeah, there's two main ones. Yeah, and you've got the Liberal Democrats, which they tend to they can actually affect the result a lot because they can sort of take votes away from, say, a party getting in. You know. But I think it's going to be a Labour government next time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think so.
Well, which ones do you think are more pro-UK?
Yeah, the Conservatives for
We're
sure.
down to 6 viewers.
Okay.
Yeah, and you've got another one called UKIP, which is very far right wing, and they've sort of started to become a bit more popular.
Yeah.
Because people are getting fed up, you know.
That's right. That's the UK Independence Party.
That's right. That's the one.
That's kind of related to. That's kind of similar to SNP, the Scottish National Independence Party.
Yeah, although they're very left wing.
It was UKIP, I think, that got the remain or leave vote for the Article 50, I think.
Yeah, and we decided to remain, thankfully.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's trying to get another vote again. She's trying to get it. Because she told us, it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. Now, that was in 2014. That's not really once in a lifetime, you know, like, to have it again. You know?
Right.
And then
they're not going to get their way.
in 2018, you guys voted to leave and execute the Article 50, and it was the same year that Donald Trump was running for office. I said, this is totally cool.
Yeah, that was for Brexit. Yeah, because everything was crazy. Nobody ever would have believed we would have left the EU. And then Donald Trump became president. We left the EU. Yeah. And all the polls were wrong. All the polls were completely wrong. It just makes you wonder who's actually making these polls, or just to just make them up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, in a way, I still think it's interesting to see. I wonder if Nicola Sturgeon is gonna, which is part of SNP, if they are gonna eventually get their whistle going.
Really knowledgeable on her UK politics. I like it.
Yeah, I know.
Very knowledgeable.
No, it's not going to happen, Michelle. We'll never leave the UK. The Supreme Court have to give permission. The UK government have to give permission to even have a referendum.
Because once you unravel the Scottish from the British, then what about the Welsh? The Welsh are probably the least known of the bunch.
They're much closer to the UK, England, than what Scotland is.
Yeah,
but it's still never going to happen. I would hate it. You know, I would hate it because we'd be like a third world country without the rest of the UK. Feels like that now, actually. Sometimes,
Yeah. Well, maybe someday Northern Ireland might join the Republic of Ireland and become totally independent of of UK, but probably not in the near future.
No, I think that's more likely to happen, but but not Scottish independence, and I don't want it, not at all,
Yeah.
because they would want us to rejoin the EU, and that's what I voted for. I voted to leave the EU because
Um,
Belgium had too much power over what we could do, too much health and safety nonsense, and
yeah, if I was allowed to vote, I would have definitely voted leave too,
we did.
because the fact is that Brussels was trying to tell you, well, you can't have toasters and other things like that. It's like, wait a minute, what happens to the British Parliament? You're not letting them make their own laws. You're trying to tell them, oh, you have to do what we tell you, or else.
And a lot of these countries, Michelle, they don't pay their fair share of, say, if they're in NATO, they don't. Donald Trump
Oh
was
yeah,
completely right about that when he says, "Well, if you
oh
want to
yeah,
stay in NATO, then pay your share," type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
It's just an example of what I'm talking about. I mean, it's easier for a country like the EU to regulate itself because you're small. Like just like if it was the United States should have done the same thing. It said maybe it will happen one day. Is that New England may very well one day become its own sovereign group and basically say to the federal government, especially well maybe not this term, but maybe someday they might just say we don't want to be part of the United States federal government anymore because we're sick of whatever it is that they're doing. But right now it's not going to happen because they're Democrat. Southern New England's gone Democrat, and Northern New England's gone Republican, except for Maine. So I don't think you're going to see a kind of a schism because New Hampshire and Vermont have gotten Republican governors. And so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
You know, because I definitely can tell you, looking at the score right now on the screen for the House, that that looks definitely like the House got the Republicans got the House. The Senate, definitely, as guys say, is definitely iffy. But the tarot card said that there would be a transformative change on the Senate, so let's see what happens with that.
All right. Well, Michelle and Andrew, I'm gonna jump off. I bid
I
you
think
guys
it's time to get
adieu.
ready to wrap it up anyway.
No worries,
It
Paul.
You
is.
good? Have a good night, Andrew.
Yes, likewise. Yeah, and I'll speak to you guys probably tomorrow. Yeah. Have a good one, mate.
Take care.
So
You too,
maybe
buddy.
tonight I might do is I might try playing World of Warcraft in real time. But you gotta make sure you keep the DDoSer at home. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Because if I'm gonna be, DDoSed, even at especially 720p, nobody's gonna be enjoying the game. Not even me. So that's the
So
reason.
are you still having problems with this, Michelle? Is this still going on?
I'm
Does it
still
haven't been
having
on for
some
a few
problems with
streams?
that going on. Yeah, not as bad, but I used to. And I already used up all my data for the month of my MiFi, so you can't stream in my MiFi right now. But
Well, Michelle, what I'll do, I'll have a look at that thing you sent on Discord, and I'll see what it's all about.
okay, it's already existing in NASQ and Inner Sanctum, but maybe I'll send you a new updated listing.
Yeah, because I couldn't see it, Michelle.
That
like,
one
there,
was
but...
kind of cut off in the screen size, so maybe I'll just send you one that's a little bit better, more accurate, current facts.
Okay,
And then we can
that's no
figure out
problem.
where is are we gaining are we holding steady? Are we losing money? I think we're losing money, but things change
Well, as I say, it
quick
goes
around
up and
here.
down, Michelle. These things, I mean, as I say, like anything else.
All right, so I'm gonna let you go.
No worries, Michelle.
Talk to
Speak to you later.
you in later on. Okay,
Right.
so yeah, I want to get some World of Warcraft in tonight, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I want to get those numbers together for Andrew. And thanks everybody for coming to the show. I appreciate it. I know this is really late. So anyway, right now the current scores for the last ones for right now are It's still tied at 48-48 in the Senate, and in the House, it's 206 Republicans in lead to 176 for the Democrats. So it's not really moving around much. I guess there's still things going on in the background that they're still investigating, researching. And in the case of Georgia, there might be a runoff anyway. So Georgia's probably going to be hard to say. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Stay out of trouble. You have a nice day. Okay? See you later on, because I'm probably going to get some World of Warcraft in either live or taped. I don't know. Okay, guys. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, guys. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry, because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But would you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Gauntlet 1. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.